everyone. The gas thing about that is, this whole time I thought Pauline was my real ma. That's a bit embarrassing for me, actually. We're off to a dodgy start. I've loved every second of our time together, and now I'm going to run away. First things first, I had to sell my watch for prescription medication, so I'm going to ask one of you people to time me. Do you have a timer on your phone, sir? Yeah? Great. Just a sec. Take it out. I'm quite serious. That's it. Oh, Nokia 3310. You still get teletext on that. Teletext is so in the past now, it doesn't even know about the pandemic. You're joking. What? Perfect. You're going to give me 10 minutes there. Thanks a million. Let's face it, it's going to be 15. It's going to be 15. And what's your name? Gabrielle. Archangel over here. Thank you. We're going to go now, okay, and laugh and all of that. Yeah, please. Oh, he's very sure of himself. Great, thank you, Gabrielle. That's brilliant. Now, and then we're just going to pretend all that didn't happen. Okay, and this is for real now. So it's here we go. Thanks so much for coming out. It's so nice to be back. I love Bright Club. It's a very long time since I've done a gig live. And a very long time since I've had a reason to brush my hair. So thank you. It's lovely to be back, and I think I speak for everybody when I say we're tired of all this shit, aren't we? I was going to not mention it, but I'm going to mention it. We're sick of the pandemic and the shambles that it has caused us, and I'm very much over it. I stopped watching the news long ago, whatever. I'm ignorant. I don't care. It was getting too much. It was getting way too much for me. And I only found out there yesterday about Omicron. Omicron, new variant, okay? It kind of went over my head. I'm living in an alternative reality now. And, you know, this variant is bulking on the protein, they say. And he's highly adaptable, really intuitive, gets into your immune system when you don't expect it. He moves like lightning. He's so unbelievably intelligent, they don't know what to do with him. He's mysterious, and he's all the way from foreign, and I think I speak for everyone when I say he sounds kind of sexy. South African knucklehead. And I can't wait to meet him. He could be here tonight. I'm shy. I'm sweating. But yeah, it's gas. Like it's shit and it's gas, and we're over it. And you are here, so you must feel pretty safe and content. And I'm so happy to see you. It's been a mixed bag of crap. The last year and 9 months. Again, check out my hair. A mixed bag of crap. It's been a hard time. I haven't been really up to much. Getting very annoyed, especially like early on in this whole thing, wanting to wallow in my depression and not being able to because of the media's uptake with those sickly, sweet and saccharine kind of ads that would come on. You know, one of my most hated ones was, "We will get there, guys. We will get there." Where? Where would you have me go? Please leave me alone to enjoy what remains of my low-res existence. At home, endlessly flicking through all of the dating apps. Graveyards for clowns, am I right? Trying to match with any man that says he works as an osteopath or a physio so he can sort out my gammy shoulder. Or actually any man that has access to a prescription pad would have done. Sitting there watching reruns of Sabrina, trying to recapture my youth. eating a sourdough starter that I had started in my ma's hot press. It had a real tang to it. Sitting there, living my best dreams. We will get there, guys. Me on the 7th ASOS order of the week, paying $18.99 for next day delivery, only to discover at the checkout that they don't do the Republic of Ireland. And me thinking, hold on a second. They have my mother's maiden name. They have my address. They already have my money. I need that crop top by tomorrow. And they tell you at the checkout that the Republic of Ireland is not included for next day delivery. And then it makes you think, doesn't it make you think? You'd almost give them the other 26 counties, wouldn't you? Almost. Michael Collins and the boys got danced on so I could get a fake gold-plated chain the next morning. The next morning. We will get there, guys. We will. I have no idea where you want me to go. I am buzzing off my existence. I've been described as a stay-at-home visionary. An urban Christ, if you will. And this was the very same day, the very same afternoon that I willingly joined a support group online for single women that was called Independent Curves. Independent Curves. And I spent the remainder of that day watching a young woman on Facebook Live bawl her eyes out to 118 people, talking about how much Beyonce had changed her life and her perspective. She became so overwhelmed, I found out then on day 2 of me being a member of this group that she had to take a week off work because she was so emotionally spent. I found that out in the comment section after, where I like to kick back and relax and I get a lot of material. She took a week off work, she wasn't able to handle it, and I wanted to say something nice, you know, live, laugh, love, something off the cuff, something juicy, you know. But I didn't go for that. I went for something original, and I just said, listen, hun, no dramas, just pajamas. Black love heart, pray hands. 500 likes in an hour. Yeah. And then to this day, she emails me periodically saying, how come you don't log on to the online thing? How come you don't log on to the online thing? Because you're a gold-plated maniac, Grania. I can't help you. Either can Beyonce. You should have figured that out on the Bayhive, the official Beyonce fan forum. I'm not on that anymore. They won't let me in. But we will get there, guys. And then, of course, the real offender, the criminally insane slogan. We will hug again. Will we? Will we hug again? Get your filthy, disease-ridden claws, your sticky little red sauce mittens away from me now. You know you mean business when you put an extra syllable into the word now. Now. Get that away from me now. We will hug again. We will hug again. Who have you been talking to? Who have you been speaking to? My father? We will hug again? No, you couldn't have been. You couldn't have been speaking to him, okay? Because he doesn't have a phone. He couldn't have said anything to you. Doesn't have a phone. And even if he did have a phone, I would definitely have his number. Wouldn't I definitely have his number, Gabrielle? I would have his number. And he would have shown up to collect me from that day in Fort Luke in that time. But I don't know who they've been speaking to, but they think that I'm going to hug them again, and the answer is no. It's been a taxing time. Look at me. It's been a taxing time. I went into this pandemic at 29 years of old, and I'm now almost 32. But that's actually going on 218 in Fox years, so any day now I'm expected to, really get the mange setting into my tail, my ears, and I'll probably end up being a balding scarf around somebody's neck and a small pair of ladies' gloves. That's inevitable. I found it very hard lately to top up the old social battery, It is difficult, isn't it? Like, even coming out to be an audience member tonight, you kind of have to put more thought into it now, and I was a fly-by-the-seat-your-ninnies kind of girl before all this kicked off, and now I really, it takes its toll on me, and it's hard to get things done. And recently, I had a wedding coming up, and I thought, oh God, I look like something that's escaped from Whacker's Pet Shop in Donamead. I better do something about my head. And I got a few bob together. I had sent an email to ASOS saying, sorry, hello, you. I'm in the Republic of Ireland and I demand a refund now because you're racist, and something about Michael Collins, and I'll have the money back now, thank you. Got the money back, went to a beautician, tried to go to a beautician, had the refund. I was feeling loose, okay? I was happy. We will hug again, guys. And I wanted to go to the guy that I've been going to for years, a chap that's been doing my hair and makeup the odd time if I had something big on. Brilliant chap in Cabra, right? He is fantastic. The man is so skilled. What's really special about him is he doesn't speak the lingo, okay? So when I go in there, he doesn't talk to me. He knows what I want done. Oh, Gabrielle. My God, the man of my dreams. We're at 10 minutes already. Isn't that insane? Time is a flat disc in a bin. Thank you. Are you my dad? No. So anyway, I tried to go into this beautician. I've been going to him for years. He's booked up the wazoo. Can't get near him, right? And I love going to him because he doesn't bother me. If I'm putting that money together, 200 bob, whatever, you're scraping it together for fucking ages. Like, you can't look like this for free. Do you know what I mean? You can't. I've tried it, doesn't work, okay? So if I'm putting that money together, I don't want to hear about your problems. Like, if you want to listen to my problems, that's grand. This is a one-way street. I want to go in there. I'm looking for an ASMR experience, okay? You're going to go easy behind the ear, yeah, okay? My mouth chakra is dangerously close to the hammer inside my ear. You're going to go easy there. You're going to massage my head like I am a newborn babe, okay? And you're going to zip the lip. And you're not going to say anything. And 5 hours later, I will emerge looking okay. I will look like a version of myself from Wish, okay? That's what I'm trying to achieve here. I can't get near your man, okay? He's booked up till Christmas. He's probably booked up till now with people that have booked in the summer. And I was like, this cannot be. I have to go to Peter McGann's fucking wedding. That's where I was going. And you can't just show up there looking like something from the zoo. You can't. And that's what I was looking like. So I ended up having to book into a beautician that I have never been to before. And I found her online. And I thought, you know what, I'll make my peace. If she's a talker, whatever, I'll fucking zone out. I'll do something. I arrive. This bitch isn't even wearing a mask. So not only is she a talker, she wants to enunciate. And I am not one bit happy. I'm pissed off and I haven't even sat in the chair yet. So I go in. And the first thing that this bird says to me is, how's your nanny? Is your uncle still locked up? And I said, sorry? Susan, sorry? Come again. How's your nanny? Is your uncle still locked up? And it took me a while because, like, as an old sweat of Dublin, I enjoy and understand the importance of like off-colour remarks and nosy interludes. I have to admire her confidence there. I didn't have the time or the patience to say, do you mean how's your ma's your dad working? Because I don't have the answer to either of those two questions right now. I didn't know whether it was some sort of lame attempt at comedy or what, and she didn't even have the common decency to let me answer that my nanny's been dead this past 5 years, and my uncle would be locked up if they only knew where he was. Okay? Because southern Spain has a very large catchment area. And when he is found, he will do his time. And that's all I have to say on that. And I see that you have an offer on lash extensions. So let's get going, please. So I sit in the chair, and then she takes out this hot wax from my eyeballs. Now, I have never gotten this procedure done before, ever. I didn't really know what to expect. I lie in the chair, and she takes out hot glue, VV hot, and begins to spill it into my eye cavities. My corneas begin to stick to the fleshy part of the inside of the eyelid. And this is hotter than the sun at this point, right? My feet are going 90, but you can't move your head. So she knows, Susan knows, I am trapped. I can't move. I have lost the gift of sight, and now I have fallen prey to her political insights. Still, no mask. I'm masked up to the max. Cannot see. Stuck there. The hot glue thing coming down the sides of my face. It's getting stuck in my hair now. I'm not having a buzz. Now I don't care about the ASOS refund. I don't care about the wedding. I need to go home. I need to go home now, please. Then she leans real close into my ear and says, and this is as true as Christmas, she says to me, you know, I've lost 5 friends over all this. I can't move my head, right? So I'm like, you've lost 5 friends over. I've lost 5 friends with COVID. I've lost 5 friends with COVID. And at this point, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so ignorant and like so quick to judge. And like, I was like, oh my God, Susan, Jesus Christ, that's awful. I'd no idea. I'm sorry. They passed away because of COVID. No, they just won't text me back. They don't like what I'm saying on the Facebook Live, and that they're after blocking me and me fella on Instagram. Can you believe that? No, Jesus, Susan, I can't believe that at all. There was me, like, ready to send her a mass card the next day. I've lost 5 friends with this, and I thought, okay, right, we're in for the long haul now. These lashes better be absolutely spectacular. You better be able to see these from space, or I am going to cause a disturbance. Next year, then, a minute later, the glue, hotter than the devil's dick now at this point, really burning me so bad. Like I could feel eczema creeping in over the fucking retina now at this point. In the next year, you know, this is all fake. You know, this is all fake. What's fake, Susan? Please, for the love of God, open the window. What's fake? All of this. Now, I'm no science medicine man or whatever. Science medicine man, a direct quote. I'm no science medicine man or anything, but like, if you listen real close to Hitler at the Nuremberg rallies, if you listen real close, he knew. He knew. And there's me thinking, the Nuremberg rallies. Look, what are you talking? Have you downloaded one to your MP3 player or something? What's going on here? What are you talking about? That's what she said. If you listen real close, Hitler knew what was coming. And now we're about an hour and a half into these fucking lash extensions, and there's another 90 minutes to go, but sure, I don't know, because I'm just a burn victim, lying there helplessly flapping around. Hitler knew what was coming. I said, did he? Right. And you know how I know? No, Susan, how do you know? How do you know? Because he was the one that said that it would be your man, Richard Branstone, and the fella from the Amazon. They would know, and they would start it with the 5G, and then it would come down from space. And I lost 5 friends over that. And I said, I sorry, now intrigued, because I have to remember this for the rest of my life. You're saying that Richard Branstone and one of the last remaining indigenous tribes people from the Amazon are responsible for the latest variant? What are you talking about? No, your man Jeff Bezos. Your man Jeff Bezos from the Amazon, he's responsible for it. And that's going to be 85.50 and you won't be able to blink for the rest of the week. And when I got up and left, right, my head was wrecked. I don't even remember going home. Like, I was so angry to be subjected to that ignorance. My eyes in the back of my fucking head, like, it was so sore. Raging from having to listen to her and not being able to run away. And my sight only came back about 2 days later. I couldn't cycle or anything. Swear to God, could not cycle home. When I got in, I was ready. Like, I was ready to tell my whole family, like, you're not going to fucking believe. Like, I don't know whether to call the police or I don't know whether to call Childline for myself because of what just happened to me today. And then I went up to the Jacks and looked in the mirror and I thought, oh my God, my eyelashes are so beautiful. They went on for days. They went on for weeks, 4 to 6 business weeks. They were impeccable. I gave people arachnophobia. They were so long. They were so luscious. I was a new version of myself. I stole the show at that wedding, Peter. I don't know whether you remember or not, but and then she texted me the next day, will you leave me a review online? I said, I will, Susan, I will. Do you know what? Thanks a million for that. And it just goes to show, like, it's a dickhead's world and we're all just living in it. We're all just passengers in the spaceship. But yeah, it's been a tough time. I've had it real bad. But it's so nice to be able to come back and do things like this. And I hope that you had a lovely night, and thank you for listening to me. And I want to thank Bright Club and my smashing friend Kate Murray, who always includes me and is the best. Thank you so much. And you can follow me on the internet, Instagram and Twitter, and because I'm mentally unwell, TikTok. And we download my friendship on the COVID tracker app or something. And I'm going to say it. Happy Christmas. Oh, happy Christmas. And thanks, Gabrielle. Thank you.